Welcome to You and Your Money. Today's episode features Liesl Langevin, Vice President, Financial Advisor, and Jonathan Mathews, Associate Vice President, Wealth Manager at WHZ Strategic Wealth Advisors.
Jonathan, you bring quite an interesting background to your new role at WHZ. I understand you're a veteran of the U.S. Air Force, so thank you for your service. Tell me about your journey from serving in the Air Force to becoming a wealth advisor.
Of course, happy to. I spent nearly a decade in the Air Force at the start of my career, and that experience really instilled in me the values of discipline, strategic thinking, and service to others. After the military career, I transitioned into financial services because I saw that opportunity to continue helping people in a different way, but helping them build and protect their financial futures.
And you've had quite a diverse career in financial services since then, haven't you?
I have. I've been all over the place. I've worked in both retail and institutional, couple different years of service in kind of key industrial insurance roles. I actually began my civilian career as a financial advisor at Edward Jones and then transitioned to Prudential Financial, another big name here in the area. Worked there in a couple different roles as a market researcher and institutional wholesaler. I had the opportunity to develop really deep knowledge of insurance solutions and strategic planning while I was in that role. From there, I moved over to John Hancock out of Boston, and I was director and head of product intelligence and competition there, where I was working with the executive team on industry trends, product development, and product management, where I was responsible for managing really the accumulation suite, which was about $48 million in annual insurance sales production there. And then, like I said, all over the place, I took a bit of a strange dovetail into biotech for a while. I worked for a company called Grail, based out of Silicon Valley, that is developing technology for an early cancer detection. And I was working with the Grail policyholders and the decision makers there to within the financial service vertical. And that was, trying to really make an impact in people's lives and really rewarding for me personally.
Wow, that really is a diverse resume.
It is, but I think the common thread there that has run throughout my entire career is that I really like building strong relationships. I like working on strategic solutions, and I like helping people achieve their goals. So when I was ready for something new, this opportunity to work with the team at WHC was a no-brainer. Their ethos really aligns with my own values.
That's great stuff. And Liesl, what made Jonathan such a great fit for WHZ's team from your perspective?
Yeah, as Jonathan said, his approach to client service, it aligns perfectly with our mission to give our clients, as we say, the absolute confidence, unwavering partnership for their lifetime. And not only that, his extensive experience across multiple aspects of wealth management. He started as a financial advisor, went into insurance, and served in many different roles there. But that helped him to develop a strategic mindset, which is something that we with our clients, we WHG Strategic Wealth Advisors, we are strategic as we work with clients and helping them to find the best solutions for their financial plans and everything. So that fit in really well. And then his, that commitment to personalized service and really helps to clients to navigate their financial goals and help them achieve them. So that's really what we're looking for. Jonathan, he's been a rock star so far. He had to come in, get licensed. He did that very quickly and has just demonstrated again and again how his determination and he's ready to work for our clients and has contributed some really great insights for us and perspectives, especially with his insurance background. And that's something that we all have some knowledge in, but now he's got really deep knowledge in that area. So that is an added benefit to our team.
He's a rock star. WHZ with offices in Pomfret and in Tolland. Jonathan, tell me about your role at the Tolland office. What types of clients will you be working with?
Thanks, Wayne. I'm primarily focused on working together with the other advisors. Even though we're in two separate locations, we're on the phone, on Teams, actually traveling back and forth depending on the client meetings that are going on. But we work together to build these strategic financial plans for business owners, early to mid-career professionals. This includes helping with wealth transitions to the next generation. That's a big one. And it's a crucial concern for a lot of clients that we have. Leading the Tolland office allows us to, a really good expansion opportunity to better serve clients in that area while maintaining that same high level of service that WHC is known for.
Jonathan, I heard you say earlier that your resume includes working on a portfolio of accumulation suites. What exactly is an accumulation suite?
So there's two different types of, product solutions that John Hancock offered, and they define them as either protection or accumulation. So protection would have been a pure kind of death benefit protection play, right? Leaving a legacy. The accumulation is more of a let's overfund this policy so that it's got some extra cash in it, and we have some other options, some flexibility and liquidity.
Hadn't heard that phrase before, and you're also quite involved in the local community too, right?
I am. I've been in Connecticut since 2015. I live in Woodstock, actually, with my 4 kids. Pretty active in the community. You might catch me at the Y. I coach my kids' soccer through Nikon, and I've been doing that for a really long time. Really enjoy being a part of the fabric of the community.
That's really great. Now, we usually have you share an update on the financial markets at the beginning of the show, but I wanted to get to know Jonathan a bit better first. So let's get to that now. Liesl, what's been happening in the markets this past month, and what does the team anticipate in the weeks ahead? And Jonathan, you can jump in if you want to.
Yeah, great. So, we've seen a lot of volatility, and that's really as a result of some of the new policies and things and tariffs that have been coming out of Washington. And so markets generally, they don't like uncertainty. And but what we're here to say is that currently the underlying fundamentals are remaining strong and holding firm. And so those are things that we're watching very closely. We've seen some pullback, especially on the tech side and also in other areas of the markets. But it's been something that we've been really watching. When we talk about economic fundamentals, we've got unemployment is still low. Interest rates are at 4.3%, and they're set by the Fed, and they were 5.3 a year ago. So that we have slightly lower interest rates, of course. They will be making a decision whether or not they'll reduce those interest rates, and they're watching inflation pretty closely. Some of these new policies that have come out could result in some inflation, or inflationary numbers. So we'll just keep our eye on that. That could jolt markets a bit. And consumer confidence. So while we're having some of these layoffs and at the federal level, and we're just noticing that there is some consumer confidence has taken a bit of a hit, which means that people are not as confident about the economy and the markets. But when you actually look at the numbers, they're really poised for additional growth. So we'll see how that plays out. And Jonathan, you can go ahead and give the year-to-date numbers.
Yeah, thanks, Liesl. Year-to-date, and these are as of yesterday, March 5th, the S&P is down 39 points, and 1 year it's up 14.45%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is added 1.09%. 1 year it's up 11.24. So the markets are still up pretty strong for the year, but about even year-to-date. NASDAQ is at 3.93, and 1 year it's up 15.73%. As of Monday, March 3rd, from the bond market, bonds have grown 2.74%, and on the 1 year are up 5.96%.
For more information regarding wealth management and customized financial planning with WHZ Strategic Wealth Advisors, please visit WHZwealth.com. WHZ Strategic Wealth Advisors offer securities and advisory services through Commonwealth Financial Network, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Fixed insurance products and services offered through CES Insurance Agency. They practice at 697 Pomfret Street, Pomfret Center, Connecticut 06259, and 392A Marrow Road, Tolland, Connecticut 06084. They can be reached at 860-928-2341. WHZ Strategic Wealth Advisors do not provide legal or tax advice. The tenured financial services team strives to support clients in achieving their financial life goals while providing absolute confidence and unwavering partnership for life.